Hey there everybody, Professor Cloud here with our next episode of Jurassic World Evolution 3. In this episode, we really need to try and get through the campaign, get the campaign moving, I guess is really the right term here. We're going to go back to Japan and see what we need to do to quote-unquote unlock the last of the categories down in the bottom right-hand corner. We've already made sure to get education, or entertainment and security. With China, we should be able to hopefully get the last of the categories in Japan. That being said, I have not been able to find a lot of information on how to keep the campaign moving forward. What is a walkthrough, in other words? So if we do continue to struggle with that, we will move to a sandbox environment so that we can actually really enjoy ourselves and do it within the scope of whatever we want to do. So let's go ahead and jump back into Jurassic World Evolution 3. Okay, here we are back in Japan. We just captured and enclosed the velociraptors. We now need to capture and enclose the wild Carnotaurus. No, that's not how that's pronounced. Yeah, we're going to have to figure out how that's pronounced. Where are they? Okay, so this is the velociraptors. We need to build an enclosure for them. Okay, hold on a minute. We've got eggs here. Kyushu's. See, can one of these tolerant, social, defensive? We'll make you the male. Oops. We'll make you the male. There we go. Okay. Did we put a nest in here? I don't think that we did. Alright, let me do that real quick. Okay. Excellent. Actually, we did. There's one right there. Alright, let's... Alright, let's build the new enclosure for the Carnotaurus. I'm not sure how that's really pronounced. Trying to figure out what the best way is to do this. What is my site? Let me take a look at my site map here. Okay, this does swing around. There's where they are. Let's build it over here. Alright, gate. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to add some power, obviously. Alright, let's put the gate here. That way we can swing the road around. Okay. Patrol target inaccessible. Ranger post. Let's go ahead and put a little water in here. Alright, that's a good start. We then are going to need to bring the path. And then we need a viewing gallery. Asian viewing gallery. There we go. Already connected. Excellent. Alright, that's it. Okay. We now need to find that's transport. I really wish it was easier to get a hold of the That's expedition. There we go. Capture team. Okay. Oh, power. Yeah. Actually, I'm surprised it didn't tell us. It shows that it has power. Huh. I guess because it's connected to the fence line. Alright, let's go ahead and speed things up. We might be able to put some interesting things in here. Because I'll be honest, I don't remember what all is here. Why are you... Oh, you're in between maintenance windows, or maintenance bubbles. We don't need any of these. Okay, they're all captured. Nope, that's not transport. Okay.
Asset requiring collection. Asset to be collected.
There we go. All right, so there's our transport. We got eggs. Oh, that's right. We were doing this to get
Asset transportation in progress.
To have multiple species in the same enclosure.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Kyushu to the park.
Kyushu. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, what do you need? Arid and barren. Any chance there's both in one particular type? No, of course there's not.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Utyrannus to the park.
There we go. Cool.
Asset delivered.
Any chance you're a maintenance team? You are not a maintenance team. Alright, I do need to assign a ranger team here, though. Okay. Alright, so we've got all three. No. No, we've got two of the three. We're missing one. Okay. I need to figure out how to get you into a maintenance bubble. Let's maybe move you a little closer. Like that. Okay, there we go.
Containing the dinosaurs is only half the battle. The other half is making them comfortable enough to stay put.
Okay, we're getting the status checks right now. Why are you with environmental issues? Deep water, pasture, and... Hold on a minute. Pasture and wetland? Why are you not recognizing it? And not enough space. Oh boy. Okay, let me take a look at the site map real quick. I'm gonna have to move you all. Yep, we're gonna have to put you in a new enclosure. Okay, let's take care of these guys first. Oh crap, they're hungry. Haha, that's not good. Okay, that's that. And then missing arid and wetland. Okay, there's arid.
The guests coming in are a good thing, and you can never have too much of a good thing, despite what my nutritionist says. You can see where I'm going with this. Let's pull in more guests, huh?
Yeah, okay, these two have got to get... We got to put them into a new location.
Guys, should there be shadows in the lake?
We've got adult Spinosaurus approaching from the water. We need to handle this fast.
Oh, wow, they do not look happy. Guess they've come for the juvenile we saw earlier. You know, sometime I'd like to have a dinner party where I'm not at risk of being the main course. All right, let's get those dinosaurs enclosed.
Okay. Slow down. Where's the capture team? I don't think I'm getting them all. They're all too close.
Adding task. New objective incoming. Task canceled.
Okay.
Acknowledged.
There we go. Alright, so that's that. You're causing all kinds of problems, and I don't know why. Alright, you know what? We're going to do open all shelters. I need to build a new enclosure that has deep water. Really deep water. Let's do it over here. Based on size requirements. Okay. Environment. Water. Deep water. Okay. Then I can always reshape this one and put a different dinosaur in here. Alright, we also need ranger station. Okay, have these guys been tranked? There's one, there's two, this is the last one. Okay. Nope. I keep hitting the wrong thing. Finalize selection.
Collecting asset. Picking up asset. Heading to pick up the asset.
Okay.
Confirming task. Adding task.
Why are these guys a problem? Because there's no power. Why is there no power? This is why.
Ladies and gentlemen, after an
The freaking maintenance team has not fixed the damn generator. Oh. Okay, everyone's running to the shelters. Alright, I think we can speed things up a little bit.
Transit has commenced. Transporting asset. Commencing asset transit.
Alright, so you're... Okay, you all are both good. I keep hitting the wrong button every freaking time.
A situation has been registered by our security system. Captured.
Heading to pick up the asset.
Okay. So we're putting all 5 Spinosaurs into the same location. Then we'll have one enclosure that we can figure something out with.
Confirmed.
Okay, and the monorail station is needing maintenance.
Commencing asset transit.
We're probably going to have to add... We're going to have to add a monorail station. Probably right here. Alright, let me put in some pathing. Okay, let's put in viewing gallery.
Confirming asset delivery. Asset has been transported.
I think this is all going to have to be wetland.
Understanding our genomes as broadly as possible is the first step to helping the dinosaurs thrive. The new fossils we'll be able to access now build to that goal.
Okay, so Katsuyama's complete.
I have some news for you all.
What next? There's a huge storm on the way? More wild dinosaurs are attacking? Another sabotage?
Less melodrama, please. This is, in fact, good news. Despite the state of the site when we took over and the challenges we've faced since, the client is incredibly happy with our work.
Ha! I knew we'd win them around.
In fact, they have extended our contract. They have a vision for this park, and they believe that we can bring it to life.
That really is good news. And as long as they keep signing our checks, I'll work towards whatever vision they want me to.
It's weird.
Delivery has been completed.
The extra income will be welcomed even if it costs some... what? Research interest? Current publicity rating? A research body will pay for access to a juvenile dinosaur, but they may cause disruption in the process. My current publicity rating is 100%. Yeah, deny them. I don't need the money. Somehow, our park went down in stars. I still don't completely understand that.
The dinosaurs are really no different from us when it comes to their emotional states. Comfortable dinosaurs are content dinosaurs, and content dinosaurs are more likely to thrive.
I don't know how you don't have enough deep water. There's that. I gave you so much deep water. It's almost like I need to give them even more space. Which, I mean, all right, you know what? Let's do it. I'm going to slow time down. And then I'll extend the deep water. Gotta wait for the new fencing to get put in. Okay, so our numbers have increased, or the maximums have increased. I think they've gone to maybe 70. I don't know what that means. Oh, crap. You know what? I just realized I haven't opened the park back up again.
An animal is unwell. Do what you can to get it on the mend.
Okay, let's get rid of you. Okay, now then. Wetland. Still not enough wetland. Problem is it doesn't recognize wetland unless it's in its zone. Okay, so there's that. Deep water. Yeah, there's that. Great. Fantastic. There. Can I capture him from here? No. Of course not. It means I've got to go back over here. Okay, never mind. I'm going to need to put in another maintenance post, which I was going to have to do anyway. Alright, we need to add another maintenance team. Control center, staff, expedition, maintenance. Oh, I already do.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Utyrannus to the park.
Yeah, we've actually got maintenance team 3. Okay, maintenance team 3, 2, 1. Okay, so everyone's got. There we go. All right, at least these guys are happy now. Our profits are back up. We've got 32 out of 40 herbivores, and we need shelter coverage at 95%. All right, so there's one there. We need one down here. That gets us to 81.
Objective feels like a pretty formal word, but I think we should try and get this done.
You know, at the moment, I'm gonna leave it. Missing ground leaf. Now you're missing pasture.
If you hadn't noticed, a dinosaur is terrorizing your guests. This is the exact kind of disaster that I try so hard to warn people against. And yet, here we are again. Geez, you know, at times like this, one feels, well, that maybe extinct animals should just be left extinct.
Okay. What are you talking about?
Ladies and gentlemen, our weather forecast has been updated. The snowstorm threat level has been raised.
Those dinosaurs are really not happy about cohabiting, and any unstable system demands the courage to face its implications. You're going to need to be brave to resolve this mess, or at the very least, cowardly but efficient. Honestly, I'd be happy either way.
All right, we need to look at something here. No, that's not what I want. Enclosures, here's what I want. Yeah, so we're going to need to put in some larger... We absolutely need to do this. We're going to need to replace some fences, especially around the carnivores. And then... Okay.
If an animal is under stress, we need to know why. Solve the underlying issue, and the rest will take care of itself.
Yeah. They're not going to let me do multiple tranks at a time. Crap. Yeah, the problem is they are happy.
Attention personnel. We have an asset on the loose and in need of immediate capture.
Well, we got shelter coverage now. All right, transport.
Asset collection request received. Acknowledging asset collection request.
Okay, that's been fixed. What is this? Is this fog? I've never seen this in the game before. Well, at least our park rating is now up. Yeah, I have never seen this before. Holy crap, and it's considered a storm. Because, I can barely tell there is some snow. Wow. That's interesting.
Asset transportation
Alright, I need to get the maintenance team to fix that. Why are you not letting me... There. Come on, guys. Let me... I'm glad I went ahead and sent everybody to the storm shelters. Yeah, I can't do much about storm stuff.
Asset has been transported.
Okay. Okay, large electric fences are in. Which means we can start putting in, what are these going to be, level 4s? Yes. Alright, I'm going to... Oh, these are all level 2s. No wonder these guys were getting out.
Confirming asset delivery.
Places on... Actually, hold on a minute. You know what? Let me take a look and see what these guys are. They're 2s. They should only need the 2s. You know what? Then I'm going to put in the 3s. I love how they just all of a sudden, as you're getting close to 5 stars, they're like, you know what? We're going to send everything at you. Medical problems, storms, dinosaurs getting loose, everything all at once. A little bit here. Okay, so that one's a 4. Huh. Interesting. Okay, let's switch to the 4s.
Ladies and gentlemen, the snowstorm has now passed.
Well, that's not good.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for any inconvenience experienced during the recent handling of anomalous events.
So a ranger truck just got destroyed. somehow. Alright, well, I've just fixed that. Alright, is the medical team on its way? Do I hold on a minute. Do I even have a medical team? Did I not put in? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. There's no way. Hold on a minute. Let's find out. I don't have a medical team. I cannot believe that I've done this. One thing I'm going to immediately do is put in additional MVU. Oops. Alright. God.
Objective feels like a pretty formal word, but I think we should try and get this done.
You're good. There we go. Watching these ranger teams go across the map, especially at higher speeds, is hilarious. Do we need to... I guess we need to bring it here. Okay. We got a second one hurt. I gotta finish replacing the fencing. Alright, transport to here. Except for there's already something in there. Oh, there's a, yeah, juvenile Uranus. Okay, what are your environmental issues? I've done fix your environmental issues so many times. Okay, you want some cover. Except for that destroyed your pasture. there's no such thing as pasture cover. Okay. Water. And apparently you need more than one meat. Okay. Okay. You all are good now. Now, let me get back to this guy. Find out if this is clear. It appears that it is. So let's transport you. What? Oh. Huh? I don't understand. Something's not right there. Deliver to facility. Yes. We need 5. There we go. Speaking of scientists, you need to rest, so let's train you. Okay. Okay, we are now at a point in the episode where I can finally pause for a second. Slow things down. Did I put a... I did not put an MVU team here.
Transit has commenced.
Okay. Let's take a quick look at the world map. We still... Okay, we do need to earn... So story progress, it says, earning a total of 15 stars, earning 50 reputation with each sector, and completing site objectives in East Asia. So it looks like all we should need to do is get 3 more points of entertainment and 2 more points of security. So let's take a look at contracts. It was 3 more points of entertainment. I don't like any of these. Okay, we'll take that one. We're currently at 1875. What are we missing? We've got species target. We've got entertainment attraction. Food coverage. Drink coverage. Shopping coverage. Food coverage. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's just do the following. Let's add... That's small, medium. I just realized I don't know what my demographics look like. White and green primarily.
Transportation complete.
need power. Okay. Food coverage. And gift coverage. Okay. Wish we could do 2 products. I guess we're not going to get that until we get access to large. And we haven't unlocked that one yet. That's not what I clicked on. Okay. Disease cured. Excellent. We have a break. Oh. We have a transport. No, it's still being... Never mind. It's still being treated. Another 10 seconds. Okay. Put shelter down here, right? Yep. Treatment completed. Excellent. We're at 1,991 guests. What do we... Small hotel, small hotel... Alright, here's going to be one way that we're going to fix this. Large hotel. Asian large hotel. Oops. Sorry, guys. Okay, sorry about that, guys. We are back. Let's try and get back to what we were doing. Put in large hotel. And there we go. I am now going to make some switches to pathing. I don't think we've got actually any kind of pathing problems. But I'd rather have it and not need it. Okay. All right, I think we're good. All right, so that got us a bump of about 70 or so guests. Let's swap out this one as well.
For your comfort, we've increased the hotel capacity of the park.
Okay. That's not perfect. Takes up just a little bit more room. Large amenity, medium amenity, small amenity. What are you? Your drink? Okay, what is our coverage looking like now? 41% food coverage. Where could we put... Oh, here's one part of the reason this never took after the crash. Okay, you've been configured for product, but not... Nope, nope, you've been configured. You have not been configured.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Kyushu to the park.
Okay. There's amenities. 78, 98, 99. Shelter coverage is still a little low. Restroom coverage is still a little low. Transport rating. Transport rating, I'm not sure how we're going to handle that one. I've got some ideas, but I'm not 100% certain. Alright, so shelter coverage. We put one shelter there. Alright, so what about here? That should take care of that. There's our 2,100 guests. Excellent.
I couldn't be certain that joining this group would actually lead to helping the dinosaurs, but oh man, am I glad it is. And really, that's mostly down to your good work. Thank you.
You're welcome. Undiagnosed. Okay, so the MVU just hasn't gotten there yet. That's fine. Yep, MVU's been dispatched. There was something else I was going to do. Oh, transport rating. That's what it was. Avian pox. Okay, we're good. Where's the monorail? There it is, monorail. So what I think I'm going to do is put a monorail station right here. Like that. Then the question is, can I get it to connect over there? Apparently I can. Alright, I need another maintenance. Okay. I think we are in good shape now. Alright, we need to get another contract because we still need one more point of entertainment and one more point of security. Security. Well, this is the entertainment one. We can get this one really quickly. I wonder if we have any dinosaurs with at least 2 fights won, but I don't want to lose the other. Alright, let's do this one. Medium food. Right there. And you have no power source. Why do you have no power source? I don't understand. Because you're right smack in the middle of a dead zone. That's why. What do you mean obstructed by pylon? I'm trying to connect. Alright, I think I'm going to have to put it someplace different. Yeah, like there. There we go. Alright, so that contract's complete. That gets our entertainment over 50.
You're
now
turning out to be someone that I can truly rely on. And my trust is not something that many have managed to earn.
Okay. Here we go. Increase a scientist training level to 2. That's not a problem. Your training level's already at 2. Okay, you. There we go.
Wow, you're pretty impressive to see in action. Maybe I should be making notes on you instead of the dinosaurs.
Alright, now, did that unlock our global? Additional upgrade slots, that's all good. It did not. So apparently there are still site objectives in the rest of Asia that we have to do in order to... I guess we have to get to the 5-star site objective for each of the Asian locations before they'll let us move on. And that's just annoying, and it's too time-consuming. So I'm going to wrap up this episode here, because I think, one, it's a perfect location, a perfect spot. I mean, we're already close to 5 stars. All we need is probably this last herbivore. So with that, I hope that you've been enjoying the content, as always. I love this game. I'm having a great time. Just not a big fan of the pacing of the campaign, but I love the game itself. I think in the next episode, what we're going to do is we're going to start a sandbox so that we can actually build whatever we want, wherever we want. The only problem that I have with that is I have not learned how to do the aquatic dinosaurs. What is the best way to stand up an enclosure for the aquatic dinosaurs? So that's something that we're going to have to learn probably on the fly. We have learned pretty much everything else, though. I haven't implemented every type of attraction, but that's okay. So with that, I hope that you've been enjoying the content. If you have, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button for me. If you haven't subscribed, please do that as well. And hopefully I'll see you in the next episode of Jurassic World Evolution 3. Talk to you soon.